think the reason we've had a lot of success this year is that we haven't put a lot of pressure on the guys to do anything except perform to their best each and every day, whether it's on the practice court or in the basketball games.
Defense is why we are who we are. Everybody this year is coming into different roles, and I think we're all just waiting for our time to shine. And it's a great thing knowing that we can just rely on each other or the next person to make the next big play.
A.J. Davis goes to the basket. His shot is up, no good. Tip up, no good. It's loose. Picked up Nick Banyard. 2 seconds to go. Throws it up, it'll count if it goes. Yes! He got it! Nick Banyard scores!
I mean, as soon as I got the ball, I hear everybody. I hear Tank calling me one way. I hear Matt calling me another way. I don't know where either one of them are at. I got an opportunity to get a quick look up at the clock, and I seen 2 seconds. So I just decided to take a quick step back, get away from the defense a little bit, and just shoot it.
We were tested. We had short turnaround every game. You know, we opened up with a great SEC opponent in Mississippi State, and then even with us closing out against Villanova and being right there and just making a costly turnover, things like that. Those experiences are helping to catapult us and allow for us to keep moving forward right now.
Going all the way to the finals in the Charleston Classic was pretty big for confidence for us. You know, we expected to get to the championship and compete for the championship there. That's all that we wanted, what we talked about on that road trip.
Come on, support these things. Go Knights! Go Knights! And look, hey, charge on!
I love my staff. I think I have a great bunch of guys. I think we have a well-rounded group of guys on our staff. Each one of them brings a certain skill set that I think would be beneficial to our student athletes.
You can tell that they are like players, coaches. You know, they care more so about us as human beings before basketball players.
I was elated to have the opportunity to come work for Coach Dawkins. I had been in the Southeast, and so I actually watched him play at Duke and watched him help turn around the Duke basketball program, help make it what it is today.
The thing that my dad probably loves about coaching the most is building young men. You know, some of the most special moments that I have had in my life are former players messaging me or messaging my mom on Facebook and saying, you know, I've benefited from everything that he made me do. I mean, different players have sent my mom Mother's Day cards and birthday cards, you know, from 10, 20 years back.
Having been a head coach, he brings that added experience of being in the same seat that I've been in. So that he's been a really good asset. Coach Norris was a fabulous player, terrific player at the University of Miami. I think he still is probably in the top 2 or 3 in several different statistical categories at that university.
He loves to remind you about his great career he had in Miami. He was a really good player back in the day, and he's a point guard too. So I mean, I'm surrounded by 2 former college point guards who played at a pretty high level with Coach Dawkins and Coach Norris. They just help my IQ grow and see things that I don't see on the floor.
The funniest stuff is when you actually watch him play. He'll talk trash, cross you over, hit the jumper, and he's gonna talk trash the whole time he's doing it.
If me and Coach Norris play one-on-one, that'd get real ugly. Back in the day, he'd tried to, you know, do a little something.
We joke a little bit, but for the most part, BJ wouldn't have a chance against me.
Not today. Not today. Even in '98.
Coach Jones is another guy who has Florida ties as well. He actually worked at Florida Gulf Coast, as well as worked at VCU. So he's our young coach. So he's one probably the players I would think relate to the most, quote unquote.
For a relatively young coach, he has a huge basketball resume by experience.
Very similar to Coach Norris, just non-stop jokes, and they both love the game of basketball so much. You can see it. They love being here, love doing their job, and that's, you know, and you need that. You need guys who are passionate about, you know, about what they do, because that helps us get better.
Working for someone like Coach Dawkins, like, he's a legend. The person that he is the most important thing, and to have an opportunity to learn from him every day, like that, to me, was my biggest deciding factor. Knowing people that've grown up with him and just always spoke so highly of him, to have an opportunity to work for him now and work with him at UCF, like, it's been incredible.
Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the go like this.
I just think right now that our kids' confidence level is growing some, but I don't think we're anywhere close to where we can be.
It's a long year, so we definitely can't let up. We think we can be the best defensive team in the country, and that's what we're striving to be. So we think the offense will take care of itself. We have ball movement, we have people movement. The shots are going to fall, so we're just excited to be here and be together every single day.
You know, we're not concerned with overall records right now. One game championship, one game at a time. You know, we're not at that point where we can start looking ahead and looking past opponents. That's not us. One game championships, one game at a time.
I look at a basketball season and it's kind of like a novel. There are a lot of chapters in that novel, and our early chapters indicated that we were a young, inexperienced group by the standpoint of a system of play. Now we've got older guys, but if we can keep growing in that regard and just stay focused in the immediate area of concern, which is the next game, go 1-0, and take that onto the practice floor, then there's a recipe for success there.